So if you like, so if you are someone like myself that loves traveling, or in a chair, or have a disability, and you need to get around, trust me, I know what you need to do because I'm a New Yorker, and we New Yorkers, as they say, if you are from New York, you know anywhere basically. I don't know what I'm saying is going something like that, but basically we gonna get into it. So if you use paratransit, like myself in New York City, I use something called Accessoride. All right. Now, a couple of months ago, for my birthday, me trying to prepare for my trip. Of course, you have to know how you're going to get around wherever you are going. It's not easy. It's not like you could Uber everywhere, Uber there, because unlike New York City, other cities do not have the same accessibility. So that's why you have to be very, very, very resourceful. Over here is Accessoride. Of course, in the other 50 states, or in the cities of those 50 states, there's a paratransit. Now, they all do not run 24 hours like New York City. There are places where they run a certain time according to the city's bus schedule. Luckily, Las Vegas is 24 hours. But is it as convenient as Accessoride in New York City or as stressful? Yes, it is. But, you know, it does a job to get around from door to door. You have to know how to prepare. So, like I was saying, if you are at paratransit in your city, you have to call this paratransit of that city, find out what's the paratransit. They'll direct you to let you know that you have to call your paratransit and let them send over, fax over your information to that city. So I had Accessoride fax my information over to the paratransit in Las Vegas, which is RTC, which is Regional Transportation of Commission of South Nevada. So that being said, now they have 24 hours. The fare over there is $3. Once you have the visitors pass and once they approve you, you have 20. It doesn't even take that long to approve. It's basically like a week. So if you're prepping to go somewhere next week, make sure you try to handle it in a convenient time so you can use it over there. If you're coming from the airport or wherever you're from the bus station, so you can use it over there. Now you have 21 days to use the visitor's pass when you use it. Now, if you want to sign up for that paratransit for a longer time, that's a different thing. That's a different process. But I'm letting you know, as a visitor, you have 21 days to use the transportation, the start of the service. So, that being said, the paratransit in Vegas is, I would say, somewhat convenient. My first experience with it during the time of my birthday wasn't that great because when you're in Vegas, you want to do a bunch of things. You're going from here to here, from there to there, but you have to really think about the time you're scheduling because just like the first trip from the airport, you have the time from where the airport they have other people in around. You have to keep that in mind. Even though the hotel or wherever you're going, like myself, the hotel was only 15 minutes away, it still turned out to be a hour trip because they have to drop off somebody and pick up somebody else, and then they have to wait until the time of the person's trip. So if you're there early, you're gonna have to wait on the ride too for when they have to pick up the person, which caused a delay in plans caused delay in plans for myself. And I'm like, and there's nowhere, like I said, there's no transportation is very scarce. I mean, you can use the city buses over there, like trying to get Uber or trying to get accessible Uber and taxis is not as easy as it is in New York City. New York City, I think, is one of the most convenient places when it comes to using Uber or Lyft and having a ramp in the car. Vegas, no, it is not convenient at all. That being said, now to the paratransit. The thing I do not like about the paratransit over there is that it does not give you a grace period of letting you know, or courtesy let you know your ride's outside. If you know the time you have to rush outside, they're not gonna let you know the ride's there early. It's running late. Even if it's running late, it's not gonna let you. They're not gonna let you know. The dispatcher not gonna let you. You have to kind of call on your own and see what's going on. And they have a grace period. So if they're picking you up at 1:10, they have between 1:10 and 1:26. If they're there between that time and they leave after 5 minutes, they're not gonna let you know. So you find out yourself. They're not even calling to see if everything's okay. It's just like, okay, you're not there. All right, next. So that's one thing I do not like about it, because as much times as they come late, they don't make up when they're early, or you're not making it for your ride. So yeah, that's it's not helpful at all to keep calling back and forth to see where your trip is at. The benefit of it is just basically this door-to-door service. I would say the paratransit over there, I would give it a 7.